So why builders and contractors are broke even though they're busy. If you're a builder or contractor, you're running around, you're booked months out, but you seem to not be making a profit. You're probably wondering, where the hell is the money? This video will explain exactly why. Most builders, they don't fail because they're bad at construction. They fail because they don't know how to run their business with standards. And until that changes, no amount of leads, no amount of marketing, no amount of sales is going to help you out. So let's identify the pain. Here's what this actually looks like. So you're busy every day, your phone doesn't stop, projects are stacked, but somehow the margins feel thin. Clients are questioning everything, schedules keep failing, and you always seem to be in the constantly catching up mode. So you tell yourself, I need better clients, I just need more volume, I just need one good year, and everything will change. But the truth is brutal. Busy builders do not lack opportunity. They lack standards. So let's talk about what the core problem is here. Most builders and contractors, they're operating without any non-negotiables in place. They have no standards around pricing. They have no standards around scope. They have no standards around what type of client they're going to work with, what type of trades they're going to work with, client behavior, decision-making, their own time. There's a ton of things. So everything ends up becoming emotional, right? You talk to family members and it's like, oh, I'm hanging in there. Deep down inside, you're hoping for that 1 year that's going to magically change everything for you. But I can tell you right now that if a $10 million project landed in your lap, you probably miserably fail, right? If you don't have the systems, the structure, if you don't have the standards in place, what are you going to do with that? So you're operating on broken systems, right? Prices get adjusted mid-project. Scope becomes flexible. Boundaries disappear when the pressure hits. And believe me, when everything else is negotiable, this is when clients take control. They can sense it. And this is when you stop being the professional operator and you become the professional reactor. So let's talk about why working harder just makes it worse. And believe me, this is the part that most builders and contractors do not want to hear, because hard work does not save you, it traps you. Because when something goes wrong, you compensate with effort, working harder, instead of structure. You stay late, you eat costs, and you make it right. And while that feels responsible in the moment, it teaches everyone around you something dangerous. That your limits move, that your price is soft, that pressure works on you. And respect doesn't come from effort. It comes from standards. What's the big identity shift here? Here's what changes everything. Stop asking, how do I make more money? Start asking, how does a professional operate and what does he tolerate? Professionals do not argue about pricing, start without complete clarity, chase approval, or negotiate under pressure. They completely define the rules before emotion enters the room. So remember, your outcome will never exceed your identity. If you see yourself as just the builder, you will be treated as just the builder. So why don't systems fix this? And this is where most contractors and builders go wrong. They buy software, they buy CRMs, they hire coaches, they hire mentors, but systems do not fix weak standards. If you don't have firm boundaries, systems just organize chaos. Two builders can use the same tools and one scales, the other one burns out, right? The difference is not in the software. It's in the standards that are enforced. So let's talk about the builder's standard framework. Here's a simple framework we teach. Standards before strategy, identity before outcome, boundaries before growth. You decide in advance how pricing works, how scope is handled, how clients are qualified, it's a big one, and what you're going to tolerate. Now, once these standards are set, things become simple. Sales become clean, projects become predictable. That's how control works. So this channel, it's really for contractors and builders that are done with being busy and broke. Builders who want better clients, better margins, better projects, better trades, better life, and more control. And believe me, it's not by working harder. It's by operating at a higher standard. So if that's you, subscribe. Join the Builder Standard.